Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. I am Zazkia Anjani from SMABU-Opposite Perak, Jombang. Thank you, my great honor and the educators for all the time for the timekeeper for allowing me to speak here about my arguments in this debating. Me, as an opposite team of this motion, I would like to going about my negative arguments about this motion. That is, this house believes that online school is not a good alternative during the pandemic COVID-19. There are a lot of examples that we could find in our daily life, but here I would like to explain about three statements of this motion. Well, the first is limitation of connection caused lagging schools material. Well, we could see that Indonesia is a big country with thousands small places, thousands of small islands. Well, there from just did you ever think like this small island, if their place is unable to connect it with the connection from with the other big city, how for they join this online school? Well, it is expressed by my own cousin who lived in a small village in Magetan. He said that he only goes to school once a week or twice a week, and he said that the facilities is hasn't provided yet, and the connection also unreachable. So it make a big limitation for them, for the student for the one who looking education there. This limitation, of course, being one of the biggest factor for the students in on a student's factor itself. If they're only the students basically got 4 hours until 5 hours for looking for school, then because of this pandemic, which is obliged them for joining the school through this online school, which is only provide them for not until 1 hour for a day, then how 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 short is it? How short is the right now? Like the students usually got 4 hours until 5 hours for looking for school, but because of this new online school, they only got maybe maybe 1 hour until a couple hours for join the school. Because of this connection, this connection, it could be being the limitation for school itself. Like imagine a small village that enable reaching the connection as the bigger city does. Well, this also could bring big impact for the students for making them lagging schools material. And the second statement is high risk of being parents released, or we could say that is children abuse. Well, from the data of Indonesian Children's Protection Commission from March to June 2020, the cases of domestic violence experienced by more than 4,729 children in Indonesia. Why? I just I will give you another fact based on what www.butan6.com said. That is saying that a mother killed her daughter because of the daughter didn't understand the material that the mother was telling about. We could see that parents, of course, they have their own business. They have their own business that maybe that will took their time, their spare time, and because of this online school, it make them necessary for helping their daughter, and because of this, the parents who cannot divide it their time for children among the children and among her business among their business would would feels like tired, like she didn't get any spare time for herself, for their self. And it's also like saying that it is happened more than 50 times in Indonesia, and of course it's not a good effect for us. It's not a good thing that we should take the wisdom about. And the third statement is about learning loss. Learning loss is saying by Nani Makarim. It's about school. It's about a condition that is refers to a condition about the loss of some or most of the knowledge and skills in academic development is usually caused by the cessation of the learning process in the world of education. We could say that from the two statements that I mentioned before, it's like the limitation from the connection and from parents who sometimes unable for helping us, for guiding us. This learning loss become the effect. Uh, we student we before we should we got at least 5 hours or 4 hours for school, for getting the math for learning at school. Because of this pandemic, because of this online school, the time is getting shorter. It's also make the students like only they only understand what the teachers are saying, not what the material about, not the truly meaning about. Like they know what they have to do, but they don't understand what they are doing. But they don't understand what are they knowing about. And this, of course, is the biggest impact for the children, for Indonesian children, and it is in those systems, of course, bring a big impact for Indonesian children, especially the inside of the education side. However, this online school is not. It just showed that those theories showed us that this online school is not a good alternative. So this house believed that this online school is not a good alternative during the pandemic COVID-19 era. Maybe it's all from me. Last thing what I say. Thank you.